All right, I was not even really sure if I was going to do this or not, but I got some sleep. I did not watch it when this aired because it was 11 o'clock at night. I was passed out. I was like, I'm not doing another late night thing for a Splatoon direct, but here we are. We're gonna go ahead and hit play here and do some reactions. See what we see. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I am kind of excited for this title. You know, I only really ever play the single player Splatoon stuff. I don't play all the other stuff, so.
We're a team of researchers studying these fascinating creatures that move through ink in swim form.
Like I said, this really interests me if it's just like a single player adventure, but I don't know, the whole thing of Splatoon is like team-based stuff, so aside from just being another campaign, I don't really know what it's gonna do here.
Hunting for treasure across a mysterious archipelago.
Plus, I'm kind of ready for Splatoon 3 to be done with. Like, I like Big Man, but the other characters I'm just not that into.
This location, shrouded in fog, is the Spiralite Islands. A trio of swashbuckling musicians called Deep Cut heads there in search of treasure. But a sudden light
part of me wonders, was this supposed to be like DLC for Splatoon 3? And then they just said, you know what, let's just expand it a little bit and make it its own game. Because this is technically a budget title. This is not a major release. This is not like a huge Splatoon 4 kind of thing.
The treasure in question is scattered across the Spiralite Islands, and Deep Cut has its sights set.
Alright, so you go to different islands. And it looks like are these just different levels, or is this an open world?
As you can see, the terrain and environment vary from island to island.
Okay. So it looks like self-contained levels, not an open world.
Piloted by a member of Deep Cut, can detect where the treasure is. But these islands are also home to aggressive creatures.
Okay, so you're hunting for treasure. We're hunting for treasure.
Swarm around treasure and immediately go on the offensive if anyone gets too close.
Okay, so you're kind of like pirates. You're kind of rolling in and stealing people's treasure and killing them and stuff.
But if you can defeat them, the treasure is yours for
Okay, but what is the treasure, though? I'm curious to see what that actually is.
Fend off the ferocious salmonids, and you can get all sorts of items and goodies. That's treasure hunting in a nutshell.
Wait, so are these just like upgrades or something, or what is this?
Now let's examine these salmonids more closely.
Yeah, we really don't gotta examine the salmonids, though. I'm very familiar with these guys.
First, lesser salmonids. We've got ones with spoons.
I mean, I'm a big fan of the Splatoon 2, like, whatever that, what was that? Salmon, yeah, Salmon Run. I love Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 is still my favorite Splatoon game of all time. The first one was really cool and interesting, but it was on the Wii U. And Splatoon 2 really was, like, the definitive Splatoon experience, in my opinion. 3 was fine, but it just, I don't know, I don't like the aesthetic of it as much as 2. 2 was just, like, tropical and really colorful and fun. And, like, 3 was, like, in a desert kind of thing. And this doesn't really look that colorful. The world is not that interesting looking. It's not that vibrant. I guess because they want your paint to be the vibrant color. But I don't know. What's wrong with, like, having the tropical island look really colorful? This is kind of, I don't know. It's just very, I don't know. It's kind of drab. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Maybe they'll show us some other worlds, then they'll all look a little different. Like this, yeah, here you go. Like, this is kind of like, well, it's still not very, I don't know. What happened to Splatoon? It used to be really colorful and fun and exciting, and now it's kind of drab. They're in their drab era with Splatoon 3. That's why I'm ready to move on from Splatoon 3. That desert, boring color palette is just not my vibe with Splatoon.
Seems like it sensed some treasure buried underground.
Okay, so you can go underground.
What's that scary looking thing?
Ooh, the underground area looks a lot better.
Oh, it's a type of seasoned salmonid.
Seasoned salmonid.
This one's the mince.
It's like a Mad Max vehicle kind of thing.
Sturdy armor, and it comes begins with a threatening roller attack.
All right.
Or you'll be minced into
I don't know about this title, man. Like this really, it's like when I'm looking at this footage or like when I'm looking at any of the stuff from this Splatoon Raiders, I'm just like, I should be more excited about this than I am. Like, why am I not more interested in this? It's really weird. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just tapped out on Splatoon stuff. Like we've been seeing too much of their stuff in the last couple of years, and like, I don't know. The original Splatoon came out in 2015. Then in 2017 we got Splatoon 2, and then what was it, 22 or 23? We got Splatoon 3, and then now we're getting Splatoon Raiders. So it's like, yeah, so we've gotten 4 games in like 10 years. It's like, that's kind of a lot.
We should probably gear up for the next treasure hunt.
They definitely haven't been giving us that much Animal Crossing. I could use some more Animal Crossing.
Are essential for defeating salmonids. Use the ink in your tank to attack.
Hey, this is just really basic, guys. You don't need to tell us how to play Splatoon for this. Yeah, you're showing us how to reload. That's okay. There's a whole bunch of different weapons. Yeah, it's kind of like Splatoon. This is ultimately my biggest problem with like individual directs like this, is that it's like there's not enough information to have its own direct, but they just want to like, I don't know. It seems like Nintendo doesn't want to do big directs anymore. They just want to do a bunch of little ones for some reason. Probably because it makes them more money. They get better views for doing multiple. But the problem with that is that you don't need this presentation is probably not 15 minutes worth of information. It's probably really like 4, maybe 5. And they're like, well, let's just stretch it out and let's explain how Splatoon works for those who don't know and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, dude, anybody that's watching this direct already has played a Splatoon game. I'm guaranteed. Like, nobody that's like has no idea about Splatoon is probably watching this.
Gadgets are powerful devices that can help you fight salmonids. And you can equip 2 of them at the same time.
All right, the gadgets, that's interesting. You've got like a little like power-up kind of thing.
They attach to your selected tank.
All right.
Oh, right. There are 3 types of tanks. The speed tank, power tank, and the tactical tank. All right. The gadgets you can use depend on the tank. So let's introduce some of them based on tank type.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm wondering if this is going to be like a tech demo for Splatoon 4, where they're like, we're going to try out a bunch of mechanics, see what people like, see what they don't like, and see what will or won't work in multiplayer. Because you can... That's what I love about the campaigns of games, is that's where you can really like experiment, try new things. With multiplayer, there's so much balancing and stuff like that where you've got to make sure that you like make everything equal. Nobody can be too powerful. There's got to be all this stuff, you know. What do people like? What do they not like? You know, there's so many variables with multiplayer. But with a campaign like this, you can just say, hey, what if someone just had a power tank and just could do X, Y, and Z? And it's like, cool, let's just try it. Because there's not going to be a major backlash because this isn't an online-only experience. I don't know. I need a break, I think, from Splatoon. I think this is too much. Like I said, when I'm looking at this, I'm just like, dude, I just really don't. I don't know. This is not interesting to me. I think I've played a lot of Splatoon in the last couple of years, and I'm just like Splatooned out, I think. They're saturating the market here, and it's too much.
Finally, tactical tank gadgets. Shot pot.
I do really hope we get an Ocarina of Time direct. That's a direct that I actually really want to see. Give us like a 20 to 25 minute direct on nothing but Ocarina of Time. That would be fantastic. Maybe like next month they'll do that, because I've been noticing that they've been trying to do a direct every single month, right? Like we had the Star Fox direct, and now we've got the Splatoon direct, and then we had the mainline regular direct last month. So, I don't know. I guess every major title's gonna... I'm sure that we're gonna get a Fire Emblem direct, like probably in August. So yeah, if in August we're gonna get that Fire Emblem, and then we're getting this one in the tail end of June, maybe mid-July. Hopefully, we'll get a Ocarina Direct.
The true value of gadgets lies in
Unless they make us wait till
customization.
September, but that'd be crazy to not show us anything.
You'll need gadget parts for that.
Unless it gets delayed, which I think it's gonna get delayed. Sorry, this is just not that interesting. I don't know. They're just showing off a bunch of gadgets. It's like, dude, this is what you figure out and experience when you play the game.
Area up. Stop duration up. Multi-rang. Mega power egg collection.
Yeah, I may not upload
And a
this.
variety of
This is kind of
equip.
depressing. Yeah,
You'll
I
need
still got
gadget
8 minutes
parts
left of
slots
this.
to equip
Oh
these.
boy.
As long as there are enough slots, you can add as many different parts.
Because they've already announced Amiibo and stuff, I think.
We present to you a customized Booyarang.
Customized Booyarang.
Even at a
All
glance,
right.
you can tell it's had some serious upgrades.
Yeah, I just don't think I'm the audience for this, I guess. Because, yeah, none of this looks interesting. This is actually making me not want to get the game. Originally, I was like, I might check it out. I'll see what the reviews say. And now that I'm watching this, I'm like, you know what? None of this looks interesting. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but
This is great.
yeah, it just looks like more Splatoon. It's like, okay. I've already got Splatoon 3. I can just load that up.
So change up your gadgets with different parts and
Oh
experiment.
boy, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. These levels just don't look interesting to me. These are not places I want to go. Here we go, stages. It's funny they're gonna now show me the stages. Let's see here. What looks good? What doesn't look good?
Okay, now that we're all kitted out, let's pick the destination of our next treasure
All
hunt.
right.
Every location has more than a few peculiarities.
Okay. Let's see them. Let's show us.
There are locations where you'll need to collect lots of power eggs.
Yeah, see,
and
these
find
beaches
treasures
just don't
in
look
random
tropical and
areas.
fun. They just look really drab. Why is there no color in this stage?
There are also
Same thing with these
gangs
jungle
of
stages. It's like it's
swarming
kind of, I don't know, it's just drab.
strange facilities that lock you into using specific gadgets.
Okay, once again, it's a facility, but it's not a very colorful, interesting environment.
And ruins where you'll dig deeper and deeper underground. All sorts of
Yeah,
challenges
I don't
await
know.
across
Whoever
the
did the art
Spiral
direction for this
Islands.
title really just does not, it does not look good, guys. This looks really not interesting to me.
Oh dear.
Is this done by Nintendo or is this done by another studio?
Yep. That didn't turn out the way we were hoping.
Because, yeah, this, I don't know. This doesn't look like normal Splatoon.
So the Salmonids bested you, huh? Well, don't give up.
Oh, so you've got to, like, level up and, like, grind and stuff
The
like
mechanic
that?
can get stronger in different ways. Even if your raid didn't go as planned, you get to keep any
Oh, boy.
experience points, as well as weapons, items, and so on. By gaining experience, you'll level up and become stronger. So get back out there and show those sinister Salmonids who's
Yeah.
boss. And with the supplies from
Okay,
your
that's a
treasure
cool
hunt,
looking area.
you can
Where's
add
the,
different
oh, this is your
facilities to
hub.
the
This is where you, like,
hideout
live. Oh, so where I live is, like, the coolest
For
looking
instance,
spot?
The Mechanic's Shack. You can upgrade your tank and increase stats like damage and HP.
Okay, okay.
Looks like tanks also get stronger the more you use them.
Yeah, I might be getting too old.
You'll be able to equip tanks with 3 gadgets.
She just doesn't look interesting to me, I guess. I don't know. There's nothing really to say.
Left in these tanks.
Okay, I was thinking about skipping ahead, but I'm gonna have to sync this video to this if I'm gonna film it. And if I'm not gonna, I don't know.
And in the weapon stash, Fry can assist with upgrading weapons or turning them into materials.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna wrap up my thoughts here. It just doesn't look interesting.
So
You
build
know,
facilities
I was
you
kind of
can
hoping that
hone
this was
your
going to be like an
treasure
exciting
hunting
new kind of
talents.
thing. They've shown us a couple of trailers for things throughout the past, but
Oh,
ultimately
and
it
as
just
for Big
doesn't look
Man,
interesting to me.
You can catalog all sorts of info
This will
from
probably
treasure
be the
hunts.
first Splatoon title that I pass on.
Why not
I think that they've just oversaturated the market. They're just doing too much Splatoon. It's too front and center. I know that it's probably making a lot of money. I'm sure a lot of kids love it, and that's great. But this is just not my vibe anymore. You know, first couple games were fun and cutesy, and I enjoyed them. But overall, now I don't know. It's just too much. You know, I wish that they would just focus on Animal Crossing a little bit. I wish they'd focus on some other franchises or try some new stuff. This game this franchise is just, I don't know. It's just a little too samey. It's just, I don't know. I guess I'm just too tired of. Oh yeah, they're the 3 new Splatoon amiibo that they've already announced. You get just some new outfits. That's basically it.
Next, difficulty options.
Yeah.
You can change the difficulty at any time. The only difference is how strong the salmonids are. The loot you get doesn't change, so choose the difficulty that's right for you.
Okay.
Now, about multiplayer.
I've been down on the last 2 directs, man. The last reaction to the direct. I'm so glad I didn't stay awake for this, dude. I'd have been pissed. Oh, so there is online play with this?
Team up with friends or create a room with an optional password.
And you could like raid.
Treasure hunting as a group.
Oh yeah, okay. So you could go treasure hunting together and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know anybody else that owns a Switch 2 though, unfortunately.
Speaking of which, there's the help feature. When playing solo, you can call for help, like this. Someone online can come and help you for a little while.
I don't know, this could be fun, but I don't know, man.
Once you finish a raid after using call for help, you can't use it again for a bit.
Yeah. I think this is an official pass for me, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but yeah. I don't know. 2 minutes. I'm waiting for something big to come out for them to be like, oh, and by the way, maybe this. But I don't know. I think this is it. This is all stuff I feel like I already kind of know.
So work together to emerge victorious.
Yeah.
Finally, let's talk a little about some special treasures hidden across.
Some special treasures and salmonoid relics.
While you're adventuring, you might find treasures like these.
What do these do?
Salmonid relics.
Okay.
Huh. Wonder what that strange power is. Whoa,
oh gosh. Okay.
Many relics like these are scattered across the Spiralite Islands. Doesn't look like these.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Like I said, I'd love to be more positive on this, but like nothing is jumping out at me. This just looks like more of the same. It just doesn't look like anything that exciting. That area looks great. See how lovely that water looks and everything like that? Like, why doesn't the whole game look like this? This is so bright and colorful and inviting. Why don't the levels look like that? Oh, boy. Oh, that giant shark looked interesting. Yeah, not for me. Bummer. I don't know. Maybe one day if it goes on sale, but for me, that's a big pass. I'm excited for a few titles this year. Like I said, it's looking like GTA is actually going to come out this year. Hopefully we'll eventually see some gameplay and they'll get us more excited for that. I'm nervous now. Like, am I just outgrowing this, you know, this whole thing? Like, when they show GTA, am I going to be bored by that as well? Like, I don't know. Yeah, not interested. That's a total pass for me. Completely pass. Well, sorry for this being a bummer and a downer, but I don't know. I can't be the only person that's feeling like this. I cannot be the only person that's feeling like Splatoon has overextended itself. But sorry for the depressing episode. I might not upload this. We'll see. I'll think about it. But anyway, I'm looking like to leave it on a positive note. Ocarina of Time, baby. Hopefully this year. Hopefully they don't delay it to next year, because really that's the biggest thing that I'm excited for this year is Ocarina of Time. Anyway, that'll about do it for me for today. Hopefully you guys are excited about this. What do you think? Am I totally wrong? Does this look like the best Splatoon yet? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, take care of each other out there.